680's Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, it's a massive deal that reshapes the entertainment biz. So Disney is buying a big chunk of Fox.
For $52 billion, Francis. So it's definitely a massive deal here. So what Disney is getting is they're getting Fox's movie studios, their television networks like Nat Geo and FX, as well as a big stake in Sky Television and in the streaming service Hulu, as well as regional sports networks. Fox News is not included in this deal. It's really all about media companies looking for ways to survive the big consumer shift to streaming services. Disney has already said it's going to launch its own streaming service in 2019. This deal gives it a major salvo in a war against Netflix. Combined, Disney and Fox account for 30% of the content that's currently on Netflix. So they're going to be pulling that off, putting it on their own service.
Wow.
It's a deal as well that, of course, unites X-Men and the Fantastic Four and Deadpool with the Marvel universe. So a lot of stuff coming together here in the entertainment biz with this deal.
So doesn't it also mean now that Disney owns The Simpsons?
It does.
I kind of remember that The Simpsons predicted this just a couple of years ago.
They predict all sorts of things. It's really, really scary. So take a look at this. This was back in 1998. They had a sign that read 20th Century Fox, a division of Walt Disney. That was in 1998. They also predicted the Donald Trump presidency back in 2000, 16 years before it happened. Future President Lisa had to clean up his budget mess. They predicted Greece's debt default in 2015, several years before the country became the first to default under the International Monetary Loan. This is the craziest one. They predicted Lady Gaga's halftime show in 2012. Look how accurate it ended up being. Unbelievable. Actually, she was hanging from the roof of the building there. And smartwatches, they predicted all the way back in 1995, almost 20 years before the Apple Watch went on sale.
Anything about CityNews in there?
Yeah, they said we're going to be the most watched news television program in the world.
In the world?
Yes, so I don't doubt that one bit.
Well, you know, maybe by 2050. Who knows? We'll see.
We're well on our way. With the type of stuff you and I do, we are well on our way.
That's true. So a number of hotel companies are not issuing panic buttons to their housekeeping staff.
So it's an unfortunate sign of the times, really, Francis. Workers' rights advocates have long fought for more effective methods for hotel employees to report and protect themselves from inappropriate behavior from guests. So, yeah, a number of big U.S. hotel chains now giving their housekeeping staff these panic buttons to immediately report a guest who makes an unwanted contact or an unwanted advance. The city of Chicago recently passed what it called the hands-off, pants-on ordinance after a survey found nearly 50% of hotel workers experienced harassment at some point or another. So these panic buttons, unfortunately, growing in popularity in the hotel business, Francis.
So it is a sign of the times. The Miami penthouse is on the market, but cash is not what the seller wants.
Yeah. You know what they're after?
What?
13 bitcoins, specifically.
Wow.
We have 33 up there. It's 13 bitcoins that they're after. This is a nice-looking Miami penthouse, one-bedroom, 1.5-bath, views of the Biscayne Bay and the Miami skyline, but they do not want any money, just the 13 bitcoins, which would total about $215,000 U.S. dollars at today's current price of about $16,500 per bitcoin. This is the first such listing we've seen where the buyer specifically wanted the digital currency. Experts warn against deals like this, Francis. Buying or selling a home is generally the biggest transaction in one's life, and switching to a currency with so much volatility really puts at risk what should be a sound, steady investment. But I bet we're going to see a lot more deals like this if Bitcoin keeps on going up.
Yeah, so what happens if you agree to it and then, you know, 2 days later it tanks and you're in the middle of escrow?
Absolutely, and this is why retailers are very reluctant to take Bitcoin. Who wants to sell a product only to have the funds you get for it be worthless in a day or two?
Wow. Well, the price of gas is on the move. How many Bitcoin are we? Is it going to cost us to fill up?
Yeah, it's getting up there. But good news tonight, because we're going down 2 cents here in the GTA come midnight. That'll bring the average to about $1.19.9. We're still paying vastly elevated prices for this time of year. This is the price, though, come midnight that should hold into Sunday. And, of course, 680 has gas price updates at 9 and 39 after every hour in the afternoon, so do check that out.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, Francis. See you tomorrow.
And you too. And our next half hour of City News begins right now.